Any other public comment?
I'm really short. I appreciate you guys getting rid of that 3-minute rule tonight. Now I can speak at a normal pace. I know you said that...
Excuse me, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
My name's
But
Joey
could you
Ford.
give your name and address, please?
Sure. My name's Joey Ford, 44 Smith Street in Middleboro. So I came here tonight. I know you said that one of your rules is to not speak of any staff members. Tonight, there are some staff members that are listed directly on the agenda, so they would be fair game to talk about.
But they are not open for
confidentiality
open comment.
purposes or anything wrong. Everything that I speak of is public record.
Excuse me, sir. We do not allow in public comment to speak about specific staff members.
I'll work around it. So I've been informed that this committee has historically given grace surrounding the 3-minute time limit. It's in good faith. As long as people are in good faith, I appreciate that as well. So ordinarily, somebody from another town should have absolutely no reason to be standing here talking to you about how you guys choose a new principal for your elementary school. But here we are. So according to public records requests that I had requested, you guys had responded. The principal search for the elementary school produced 25 different applicants. The position was advertised with a maximum salary of $140,000. But this person was then hired at $142,000, despite the state average being $116,000 for $152,000. The records produced to me leave significant gaps in the scoring, selection, reference checking, and compensation trail. Middleboro taxpayers deserve to know why the numbers are so high and why they don't match the job posting. But that isn't really why I'm here, because after watching school systems for long enough, something becomes painfully obvious. Education has confused accountability with hierarchy. We have built an elaborate disciplinary machine for the people at the bottom. Write-ups, evaluations, improvement plans, investigations, grievances, personnel files, letters and files, meetings about somebody else's meeting. I've watched the disciplinary processes weaponized against staff. I've watched people become afraid to challenge administrators. I've even watched the unions, the organizations supposedly standing between employees and the abuse of power, work against their own members when administrators wanted somebody dealt with. And everybody talks to everybody. Administrators know administrators, union officials know union officials, superintendents call superintendents, school committees all know each other through the Mass Association of School Committees and MASS, and they even get referred candidates through these channels. People know reputations, people know which buildings employees are fleeing, and they know where morale has collapsed. Yet somehow, when leadership crosses a town line, institutional memory develops amnesia. The employee underneath an administrator can be documented, disciplined, and scrutinized down to the last piece of paper. But when an administrator leaves, taxpayers buy out their remaining contract. New district, new title, new contract, clean desk. And that is not an accountability system. That is a control system. Because real accountability would travel upward as effectively as discipline travels downward. And unions need to reckon with their part in this too. Protecting educators doesn't only mean filing a grievance after somebody gets hurt. It means refusing to participate in cultures that allow retaliation, fear, and dysfunctional leadership to quietly migrate from one school system to another. And I'm usually advocating for disabled students. I'm here for families, but I'm also here for the people working inside these systems. If employees in Middleboro ever find themselves afraid to speak, retaliated against for raising concerns, or are pressured to participate in conduct that they would believe is wrong, I want them to know that there are people outside of the system that are willing to listen, such as me, Joey at ParentDataForce.com. And as for this person in question, he knows his professional history better than I ever could. He knows which criticisms are fair, which aren't, what happened in the districts he left, and what lessons he should have carried with him. I genuinely hope that he learned them, because this is an opportunity to do
Excuse
things
me, sir.
differently.
Once again, I can't allow you to speak even indirectly about individual people. We can be called on the carpet for that. So
I'm sorry? I don't understand the
because there are rules around engagement in public comment and whether or not individual people. So, sir,
I apologize, I'm sorry, but this seems like viewpoint discrimination. I'd really like to just finish.
Can you just wait one sec? Just so I understand that you want to talk about a hiring process and what should happen, and I'm happy to hear about
the
that.
Educational system in general, ma'am.
Okay.
May I finish, please?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
I appreciate you. So treat your employees with dignity, welcome disagreement, don't punish people for telling you things that you don't want to hear, and understand that the old model, where uncomfortable histories disappear into personnel files, employees are isolated, districts don't compare notes, and everybody simply moves along, is dying. This needs to end. Actually, this is going to end, because records survive, employees talk, families compare evidence, patterns become visible, and every once in a while, some random guy from another town gets curious enough to start connecting the dots. Middleboro has caught that particular bug. It's called Parent Data Force, and we're paying attention. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other public comment?